Hello friends and welcome back for another episode of Indie Impressions. My name is Nick, and today we're checking out Blocks That Matter by Swing Swing Submarine from 2011. Now this is a game that was on my personal list. Now I know I've spoken at length about the fact that I have quite a large backlog of games that developers have requested that I check out for the channel, but I also have my own little list that's set off to the side of games that I personally wanted to check out, and I'm taking off the box today on this one. This is a game I know actually surprisingly little about, and I want to talk just for a moment about identity and marketing as it pertains to indie games, because I think this is a really important thing, and I think it's something that gets glossed over quite a bit. The reason I bring this up, and I have to really be gentle about how I express this, because I'm really trying I don't want to offend anyone here, and I know that it's sort of a controversial thing to say, but I feel like this game largely has marketed itself, at least based on the logo, on the fact that it sort of reminds you a little bit of Minecraft. And that's fine. I mean, I actually don't really have a bad, a negative connotation behind saying that. I just sort of think that's curious. And in a way, I've actually seen a video of someone playing this. In fact, Northern Lion, my friend, Ryan, he did a video on this one. It was new, I believe, and I watched it. And honestly, I can't remember for the life of me what this game is even about. And I think that's probably bad, but I do remember the fact that it's got a pretty strong art direction and it's quite interesting to look at least, you know, artistically speaking, and that alone made me want to come back to it and play it myself and try to remember what it was that I missed about it. So I know I've rambled on a little bit here, but I think that's just kind of an interesting aside before we get into the game itself. So I feel sometimes we need to frame exactly what it is that's going on here that made me want to play the game, and that is partially it. Let's do the credits very, very briefly, and I know probably going on way too long here. So the game, it looks pretty good. I mean, something about it just makes me sort of want to try it out. And the game itself is what we really need to be basing that opinion on, not so much the look. But usually there's some sort of a balance between the two concepts. So we've got soundtracks, bonus levels, and the underground rescue. If I remember correctly, this does have community-supported content, like a level editor and, you know, a level hub to some extent. So right, the reason that framing it like that is sort of important is because this is sort of an homage or homage to many of the indie games out there, I believe. Sweden, the land of indie games. Alright, okay, so we are directly going after the Minecraft aesthetic, and that is a pretty hilarious picture right there. It's the excitement of many. They announced their reunion and their plan of revolution, a brand new vision for gaming. So yeah, we're looking at a referential moment here in gaming. A lot of players worldwide were impatiently awaiting the release. Expectations were growing high, somewhat too high. A cold winter day around May, two men came knocking at Alexey and Markus's door. So that's, you know, the guy who made Tetris and the guy who made Minecraft. Conveniently using applied psychology, and I missed the rest of that. They kidnapped the two developers, brought them to an isolated cabin in a forest of pines. Alright, so now I don't feel so bad for saying that reference was pretty blatant. Had that not been the case, then it would have been a little odd. Tiny driller robot still standing unactivated in Markus's lab. The only thing to do for Alexey and Markus, activate the robot and guide it to save them. What an interesting frame job for how to make this game unique. You know, we often get so caught up in indie games involving themselves in these little worlds that they've created for themselves. Sometimes there's just a self-referential or like a bigger picture that we miss out on, and this game seems like it's actually going after that. Alright, so what am I supposed to do here? I've got a little cool robot, and I can hold left trigger and look around this room. Obviously, there's going to be some sort of a tutorial. At least that's what I'm hoping. And that looks like an exit point, or a warp zone, maybe. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled for all sorts of different indie game references. What do I do? Oh, that's self-destruct. Alright, so I guess when you break the level, that's what happens. Alright, so I can run with right trigger, I can look around with left trigger, I can jump with A, and I can self-destruct with B. Somewhere in here there must be something else I can do, so let's look around a little bit. Okay, so as it turns out, I can actually just bonk these blocks with my head and then add them to my inventory. So the same way you might punch some logs in Minecraft, you can actually use that to harvest resources. So we've achieved 4 of those stone blocks, which is, and now we've got 5 out of 4. Apparently the amount I needed to do something good. And that should allow us to proceed over here. You might as well get this one as well. If you leave them alone, then they'll reform. And we can go in this little box with the plus. And what does that do exactly? Are we gonna build a drill or something? Tango Charlie communications are online, it seems. Activation seems to be working till Tetrobot has even upgraded itself. Good job, Tetrobot. And to say you're not even an alpha prototype. I wonder what the agreement was with Markus and Alexey about having them in the game. I mean, obviously they had to okay that. It would be kind of rude for them to say no, I mean, considering. But in a way, it's sort of a weird position to be in, because they're sort of relying on the marketing of another game, or set of games, or personalities, in fact, to help sort of kick their game up. I wonder if maybe they're friends with them or something? I don't know. Hey, smarter to save us. Science of interacting with blocks so tricky. Okay, now listen carefully, Tetrabot. As you already have experienced yourself, you have the ability to collect blocks of matter. I was wondering what the blocks that matter were. Like, why did they matter so much? Blocks you collect are displayed at the bottom of the screen. There are only 2 ways to collect blocks: by breaking them with your head, as you've done before, and now with your drill, since you've upgraded yourself. I thought there was a drill. I was wondering when that happened. Alright, so now we can press X to drill. I was wondering why that button was not doing anything. I was pretty sure that I was just missing it. But yeah, it was just I had to hit it with my head. Try to collect blocks of matter using your head and your drill. Okay. Another upgrade machine in the lab will activate with 3 blocks of wood and sand. Jump on it, and we'll contact you again. Good luck, Tetrabot. Thank you. Alright, so now I can drill through some sponge, I guess. Tetrabot's a pretty cool guy. I like him. I like that sound when he hits into the other blocks that are not penetrable. That's kind of cool. So where are we at so far? Presentation-wise, really nice. The graphical aesthetic, I'm enjoying. Music is lovely. Sound effects are lovely. Framing for the setup is pretty interesting and unique. So far, kind of enjoying it. So the test now will be, what do we do with these puzzles, and where do we go from here? Because this is, you know, the very first room. In fact, we haven't actually even started the game really yet. Just got our drill. I don't know why I'm collecting all this. I don't really need any more. Maybe you get extra points for getting all of the stuff. And that's what we aspire to do here, get all of the stuff. Break wood blocks with my head as well. And this would be our second upgrade machine. What do we get? Loading, loading. No. What do we get? Collecting blocks is interesting, right? It gets even better. I bet I can place them. Recycle blocks we've collected into new shapes. Switch to puzzle mode using Y, and I'll explain the rest. Puzzle mode is here. Alright, simple grid and a cursor. There are 3 basic rules to remember in blocks recycling science. Rule 1, press A to pose a block, press B to cancel your last action. Rule 2, a block has to be connected to another one. It can be on the ground, the walls, roof, or another block of collected matter. So it just can't be floating in space, basically. If you want to know where you can put a block, just look at the cursor. Green means okay, red means not. Rule 3, most important one, you have to lay 4 blocks at a time. This is because you have been programmed in Pajitnovian physics. You can only create shapes that are tetraminos. Tetraminos. Yeah, I never was good at saying that word. Simple yet efficient. Alright, so that's really what the core of this game is. This is the weirdest concept. So take the guy from Tetris, how much he loves making shapes out of like 4 blocks, and then take the guy from Minecraft who loves making landscapes and worlds out of blocks, put them together in a puzzle platformer, and make stuff and get to the exit. So look, the corners of your screen reminders of controls, that's it. I can do right now, as a matter of fact. Create a tetramino using 4 blocks in puzzle mode, and use the jump to the portal on the left. Okay, lay 4 blocks, and then press Y to leave puzzle mode. That's actually simpler than I thought it would be. I don't know, I thought this was going to be a complicated game. There we go. Pretty sure oh, I didn't mean to press B there. What was on our right, though? I thought there was another area I could go to, or maybe I'm wrong. Does he always have to have his drill ready? Oh, I can't. Those are, you know, like hardened lava or something. Maybe I need a diamond pick to get through that. Apparently my drill is always ready to go. So I can jump 2 blocks high. That's good to know. And that would be our first level down. How long do you think this... Was this portal jump? According to my tool, more or less 100 meters. Not very accurate. Okay, so here's the plan. They seem to have imprisoned us 4 kilometers north of the city. We'll create as many portals as needed for Tetrabot to rejoin us. Why can they build portals? Oh, who cares? I guess their Wi-Fi was not powerful enough to bring us to a more remote place. Listen, Tetrabot, the signal is too weak for us to control you from where we are. If you think you're stuck, use the nano reset explosion button. It will bring you back to the entry portal. Fair enough. Alright, does that oh, I don't need it to fall. I can just smack it. So I guess the blocks all have their own silly properties and such. And now we can go to puzzle mode and lay out another L shape. So in our discovery here, we will learn what properties we can grab from what, or what to expect from what. I don't think I'm going to be able to smack that quick enough to get it. Probably not. Okay, let's go over here. There's plenty more blocks anyway. Oh, something really important. We could not afford the technology allow you to drill while jumping. Tried to program it ourselves. We created black holes each time we tried. That's bad. If you want to drill a block, you need to create a step to stay on it. Alright, well, we got to balance the puzzle action out somehow, right? I think that's fair. I don't have a problem with doing it the old-fashioned way. I think this should work just fine. Alright, so let's do... Oh, why can't... Alright, it's got to be attached to something. I knew that. So what can I... Oh, I can do like that. And then I have to figure out what to do to get the other blocks necessary. There we go, now I have 4 again. And now I can go like this, 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 and drill right through here. Simple and clean. It's the way you're making me feel tonight. Alright. There's a lot of differences. In fact, I didn't miss the first thing you said. Square blocks like wood and stone are stable enough. Eroded blocks like sand will fall. So we got to use our Minecraftian physics model. It's very important to remember which block does what, as it will compromise or help your Tetra minnows in certain situations. You can tell I still can't say that word properly. I don't know what my problem is. You use left shoulder, right shoulder in puzzle mode to choose the matter you want to pose. And so far we've only been dealing with rock, so that will make things easier for us. So I want to get this chest, obviously. Now why can't I just take advantage of the fact that this is here? Oh, because I need more matter to get up there effectively. So let's grab this sponge as well. This should be interesting. I'm not sure how I'm going to figure this all out yet. So I need to build a structure which will allow me entry. Let's go out of here. I want to break this wood block first. That's going to help. It needs to be adjacent there, so that I have to place. Beyond that, and yeah, I can switch back and forth with bumpers. Beyond that, though, let's do... I can jump too high, so this is the correct shape. Except the sponge falls. So, what does that mean for us? It means we need to substitute... Hang on. I guess I have to break them all down to replace them. Wood, 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 yes. No, I have to build it all at one time? Oh, I'm so confused. Alright, I gotta build something, I guess, again to place, to now reach that point. Kinda silly. Now I gotta put 4 at a time. What am I doing? There, 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 there. Break you. Now I've created an impossible situation. Alright. Explode. Explode demon. Yeah, I know. Let's skip that. Grab the sponge. I'll see if I can solve this in a more logical way this time. Can actually break both of those at the same time, that's good. Why can't I just get you? You're right there. Oh boy, you guys know how bad I am at puzzle games. This is going to be a nightmare, I bet. Alright, so let's use the rock as the base for... Oh, it's got to be touching something, so let's use the wood, the rock. Yeah, I want to make a step ladder type deal, so let's put a sponge one there and a wood one there. Yes. Don't break, don't stop breaking. Why did I think that I could do that? I knew that I couldn't do that, and yet I went and did it anyway. Alright. Try that again. I know, for a fact, I need to put a block right there. I need to stand next to this, no question in my mind. Next, I know I need to jump 2 blocks high to be able to reach anywhere up there. So I need something stable. I can use 2 sponge, though. And then I can attach... one there. No, this is not going to work. It's got to be 4, right? It can't be more than 4. Yeah, it's got to be exactly 4. And those are going to fall anyway, so that was a dumb idea. And now I have broken the game again. Terrific. Oy vey. Alright, let's get some more blocks. How interesting. You know, this game is actually... awfully hard for the second level. Alright, let's try this theory again. I'm pretty sure there's some truth to the first thing I said, where I need a block to definitely be there, no question about it. I need there to be a block underneath it. And see, the thing is I can jump 2 blocks high. Right? That means... no, not you. Can I not do this? I feel like I just tried this. It didn't work a second ago. No, that works. What was I talking about? So I got a chest. I don't know what the chest does. I guess I just needed to get it. And now that I'm here, I can get up here if I just build a little step ladder up. Now it's not so important what I use material-wise. Alright, yeah, I always hit B instead of Y to back out because I think that I can, like, toggle and untoggle that menu. And what do we get in our chest? I hope it's not a creeper face. Oh, I got Boulder Dash. That block matters. Put it in the jar. Alright, so now we've got a new type of material here. Remember, Tetrabot, some blocks fall, some do not. Some other blocks, like black obsidian, can't be drilled at all. If you're stuck, hold B to activate the nanorest reset explosion. I keep thinking it says nanorest. It's not a thing. Alright, so we've already got a situation here. And actually, this is not maybe that bad of a situation. I just needed to look around for a moment. That one does, in fact, fall, and that's our step back up. Alright, so now we've got 4 blocks, which is exactly the amount we need. And we need to build a way across here. And we're going to use... a sponge first, right there. We're going to use a piece of wood under that. We're going to put rock. And then we're going to drill. Drill, baby, drill. And that's going to hopefully not break the game for us. No, looks like we're safe. So can I harvest? No, not harvest is not the right word I meant. No, I guess I cannot. I was thinking maybe I could use the fact that there are 2 here already to build into this. That probably wouldn't have helped me anyway. But now I can get 4. And go right here. How am I supposed to do this, though? I'm in the way of everything. Is there actually a way that I can use this as a stepladder? What if I can't go into puzzle mode while I'm in air? So what do I have to do? 2 steps? I have to, like, climb out of here first? Actually, there's not a single way I can approach this even, is there? Once I go down there, I'm already screwed. I mean, that's... Oh, right, I guess I can drill back through the things I already built. Okay, that's what they're trying to teach me there. So that's 3. Somehow I'm supposed to reach that treasure chest, though. And as per this moment, there may be not a single way to do that. I don't have enough resources to build anything. What a weird premise, man. Can I just go in? I guess the treasure chest can be an optional extra. Oh, geez, what is this? We got slimes. They look kind of creepy. Told you they were real, and they're cute. Careful, Tetrabot. Slimes are cute, but don't kiss them. They'll trigger a nano reset explosion using the unfortunate A360 reset nanocircuitry, which, long story short, hit a slime 2 times and you explode. Alright, so you get red rings of death should that unfortunate moment happen to you. I don't want to explode at all. I'm surprised I can't just drill them. And I can't do a single thing about those blocks in the corner there because they are impenetrable. Let us gather our resources again. Oh, geez, it's the giant slime. Holy Asimov, can slimes be that big? Don't touch it, or you'll get nano-exploded. Try to find a way around this jelly mountain. That's a sentence I don't say every day. Unfortunate, too. I wish I could say that more often. Alright, so I gotta maybe build... quickly? How close can I stand to this thing before I explode? Can I stand right here? Yes. Alright, so we got collision blocks. I guess this block is safe. Alright. Just gotta check that stuff out, you know? So let's put that there, that there, that there, and stop hitting B instead of Y. Why am I so bad at video games? You think after all these years... Oh, what did I do? Probably remarked you move faster when drilling. Jump A, running, you'll be able to reach the platform behind this big mama. I like to give things a nice name. Okay. I'm assuming he meant after I build a platform, because I don't think I can make that jump. Although it might be close. We get to decide when we get the straight block for once. It's a wonderful feeling. What was the point of that, though? Because right now, not getting anywhere with that idea. Alright, so that would be a fail. Now I'm trapped in this corner. Just wanted to see what would happen anyway. I kind of wish the... Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. The tutorial stuff should, like, go away after you've done it once. Or it should at least, you know, present an option that's like, press X if you want to hide tutorials. Because I've already seen those. I mean, not that I'm that worried about it. It's like 2 button presses to get away from it, but whatever. Just saying. Alright, ground, up, up, up. Press B again instead of Y. Can't seem to stop. Something wrong with me. So I can actually take back some of these blocks, because I need to hold on to... Ooh. Oh, that's okay. I'll take that one too. Need to keep some of my resources. You gotta start thinking a little bit ahead, because you don't know how long this level might end up being. I should probably have read it that time, right? I'm still pretty sure I can't make this jump without adding some sort of a support beam here. I think I might have been able to cross that gap entirely had I put that there correctly. I did not, however. So let's use the sponge where it doesn't matter. And I can actually take this one back. So basically the thing to remember is once you put them in a gap like that, you can't drill down. Like, you're just done. You can't have that. And we've got a few more pieces of wood and some more stone. I should be able to very easily build my way up to that portal out. And I know, you don't need to tell me in the comments that it's arduous watching me do puzzle games, I'm aware. But I still like to cover them, because I really enjoy puzzle games. I just am absolutely horrible at playing them for my viewing audience, and I'm sorry about that. Alexey, speaking about names, maybe we should give a new name to the Tetrabot. I was pretty happy with that name, actually. If somebody listens to us, you'll probably understand what we're doing here, and then I don't think this is a priority. I don't believe in their threats. Okay, they had to be... they had very believable guns. Well, I saw something strange when they were driving us to the cabin. Maybe he was able to hear, you know, the guy with the, you know, the little silly mandolin or whatever, and then they were driving by the boats. Yeah, I'm making a reference, never mind. I don't know how to say that. Toyex made in China, an admissible gun brand? You mean toy guns? Yes, I am 99% sure these were toy guns. Toy guns. Alright, let's get some more blocks. We love blocks. They matter. Let's jump over this guy. Let that sponge sit right there so he doesn't chase us down this hallway. That was bad. Okay. Gotta stop drilling so much. I just really love drilling. Alright, I've got 4 again. I'm gonna start have to manipulate these little paramecium things with block setups. When do I get the ability to drill through these? Because clearly I have to be able to, since that block or the treasure chest is down in that corner there. There's no other way to go about it other than drilling through it. You can't, unless you can drill through the dirt. So now I gotta cross through these guys again. No big deal. And now I have more than enough to build my way up. So how do I do that, though? That's the question. Well, would a straight block work? 2, 3, 4. It would. Why was that level so much easier? Maybe it wasn't, and I'm just really dumb. What? Oh my god, what's going on? I gotta run. I didn't know there would be dexterity challenges in this. You're really gonna make me do puzzles in the middle of running away from something? That's exciting, actually. But I want all the wood blocks also. They're useful to me. I don't want that. No. Well, this was a pleasant surprise, honestly. I wasn't expecting this even at all. And now that I know what to expect, I can better combat it. Gotta make sure I get 4 every time. I am. I should be able to just jump this. And on the other end of that, I should be able to grab that treasure chest if I am quick on the draw, but I'd have to build something to get up there. What kind of something can I build, though? I have to build 2 somethings? How does this work? I gotta do... No. I'm trying to see the pictures of, like, the shapes in my head, and all of the shapes aren't actually those shapes. Screw the treasure chest? No. Okay, actually, the treasure chest is now gone, so that decision has been removed. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Run! Alright, break that one. Break that one. Go! Oh, we're almost the end. We got this. He almost didn't go in the portal. I was going to be very disappointed in him. Alright, we made it. We saved our lives. Oh dear, that was really close. You're a good runner, Tetrabot. Thank you. And I have good news. I found a way to destroy those obsidian blocks. Do we get a diamond drill? I can do it by very simply adding some obsidian on your drill. You just need 4 blocks of obsidian ore. If searching for obsidian ore will be safer than racing with Big Mama. I agree. Now, thinking back, obsidian ore is not really a thing. You just get the obsidian blocks, and then you use it to make a portal to hell. But I'll take what I can get here. Now I'm doing the classic test of, if this was Spelunky, could I hit down, and then look above or below me? Down or up, I should say. No, I can't, unfortunately. I don't actually have enough blocks to do anything there. Let's grab a single obsidian ore right here, and that'll give me my 4th block, and then that'll open up so we can run away. How am I going to get over there, though? Well, I guess I can cross this gap, and then I should be able to headbutt that other one. That goes there. I don't want to use the ore, though. And I should be able to recycle those as well. That's something we have to keep in mind, is how are we going to recycle this and reuse these blocks. And I should be able to reuse most of them. I want to leave that one there just in case I need to go back out for some reason. And now I should be able to cross this gap, hopefully. Grab all that wood, and there's another ore bit over there. Such an interesting premise for the way that the structures of the puzzles are laid out. I'm going to need to put a single piece of sponge. Because because it's almost like a minor open world type of setup. I'm starting to actually use the Y button now, which is great news for me. It's like these little maze-like structures with puzzles in and of themselves. I don't think I can jump fast enough to make that happen, so I'm going to have to go... Yeah, because every time I got to jump off of that block again. Actually, if I can just corner jump off of it a couple of times, that seems like cheating, but it actually works. Now I should be able to build something up there and grab that. Oh, I got attached to the floor. I don't know why I still think I don't need to do that. And now we can recycle all of those wood bits. And make that jump. Perfect. Don't really need that anymore. That's good enough. And now what, we go up here because there's one more left. Sponge, there we are. And we'll go up, we'll go over, oh, I didn't want to use that. Back, there we go. Perfect. If I remember correctly, when I watched the Northern Line video of this, I was actually like, I didn't quite understand that I was supposed to be making the shapes out of like Tetris blocks. So some part of my brain didn't quite function there. But it's actually simpler than I thought it would be. It's just, it's all about effectively managing your resources and using your best abilities in spatial recognition. We could not upgrade your drill with obsidian. Alright, what did I get? You see a line of at least 8 blocks, like the line near you. Switch to puzzle mode using Y. Lines will be highlighted in a blue tone, and pressing X will destroy all of them according to Pajitnovian physics. Will the blocks be collected? No, impossible. Due to the principle of non-conservation of matter, the lines of 8 or more blocks will be destroyed forever. That sounds like a poor use of resources. I know we were just talking about that. But I assume I'm going to have to use it anyway. I don't like that. I want all my resources. What are you trying to do to me, Alexey? Now that you can collect blocks, recycle them into new shapes, and destroy lines of 8 or more blocks, we still need some time to fully upgrade you. Continue reaching the portals and you'll get closer to us. So it sounds like we've pretty much covered the basics of how this game progresses. There'll be new options, there'll be new upgrades and such, but the fundamentals should remain generally the same. So I would clear this group of 8 there, and then those will rain down upon me. Yeah, and then use those sponges to build something up above. So the puzzles will probably get much more devious and confusing, and then we'll reach a point where I will not be effective at solving them anymore. So before we reach that point, I'm going to effectively cut us off at the pass and go back out to the main menu. So this seems like a lot of fun, actually, and collecting all these little treasures and unlocking stuff, seeing where the story goes. I'm quite interested in the progression of this game, actually. And although I came into it a little bit skeptical, maybe a little bit cynical, I'm leaving it quite refreshed and happy to have tried it. So this is a game that I will recommend, and it's going to be on Steam. The fact that it's also got bonus levels, soundtracks, and good stuff like that, extra stuff, is probably a great little bonus. So I'm very excited by it. It's sad it took me so long to play it, you know, like over a year and a half. But now that I have, I'm happy. So I hope you enjoyed this look at blocks that matter. I hope you understand now why these blocks matter. And I hope you'll try it out for yourself at the links which will be right in the description. So that's going to pretty much do it for another episode of Indie Impressions. I'm almost doing a post blocks that matter stretch. Sorry, Northern Line, I keep doing this stuff. I know you got your thing, and I keep watching your videos, man. I don't know. That's going to do it for today. Make sure you hit up the website, www.indie-impressions.com. Check out all the videos, sort them by Steam, Desera, Free, Greenlight, and see what there is to support. Find some quality indie games. There are hundreds of them out there, and I'm going to keep continuing to cover them as long as I possibly can. We're now 243 videos in or so, and I'm going to keep going at least a year consecutively if I can. We're most of the way there already, like almost just 100 away, which is crazy. I can't believe we've gone that far. But I'm absolutely psyched to continue, and I'm psyched that you guys are so supportive and wonderful. So please keep the love flowing if you can. You know, leave a comment. Say what you think about this game, what you think about the series in general, all that good stuff. I love to hear from you. And if you have anything directly to say to me, feel free to hit me up on Twitter at RockLeeSmile. That is my Twitter handle. The links are right in the description for your perusal, so don't feel like you got to catch that when I say it. But if you, have found any comments, questions, suggestions, or whatever that doesn't fit in the YouTube suggestion comment box, feel free to send it over on Twitter. I know you have even less characters there, but you know what I'm trying to say. And of course, there is the Facebook page as well, facebook.com/IndieImpressions. If you want to leave a like on that, then every day's new videos will show up right in your Facebook feed. Makes it nice and convenient for you. And if I have any updates, contests or such, those will show up right in the Facebook page as well. And lastly, of course, if you are an indie developer and you have a game you'd like me to check out, that is the quickest way to get in contact with me, right on the Twitter handle at RockLeeSmile. Or, of course, there's a contact form right on my website. And you can also, PM me via YouTube or Reddit or Twitter, whatever floats your boat. I'm happy to interact with you however you feel like interacting with me, whatever works for you. I'm malleable, I'm flexible, I can do it. I can build myself into any tetrimino that you might need, I suppose, is the way that I'm looking at this at the moment. So that's going to do it again for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you come back again tomorrow for another awesome indie game. And thank you for sticking around and for all the support. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much, seriously. Alright, have a good night, guys. Later.